They were all here, ready for my press conference. They were all here for the press conference. Nice.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh yeah,
Stanley
100%
decided
broom
to go to
closet,
the
Phoenix.
meeting
Where do you think we're
room.
booking
Perhaps he
to?
had simply missed a memo.
100%. Off to the broom closet, see if we can make mad some more.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Checking all these doors, make sure none of them open now.
Yet there was not a single person here.
No one's
either.
here.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Physically hurts. My side hurts. My side hurts. Oh my god. Mother of God. No. No. Dang it. Oh no.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
God. What's in through here? It's another room. Oh, it's the other room. No, we gotta keep going through here. I wanna keep going through this one.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
It's different every time. That's
Was it a
amazing.
sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could
So
ever hope
random.
to guess it. 2845.
So
Statistically,
what if-
nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
Gotta be one of these, right? Wait.
Stanley just
I know
sat
how to
around
start.
twiddling his thumbs.
I know how we figure this
Trying
out.
to input anything on the device was useless,
One,
since he
one,
could never possibly
one,
know that the
one.
combination was 2845.
1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 3.
2845.
1, 1, 1, 4. We'll get it, chat. We'll get it. 1, 1, 1, 5. 1, 1, 6.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency
every single
override
time.
kicked in.
One of these
and the
days we'll
door
get it.
Just opened
We'll get the
all
code.
by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
All right, so we know what happens if we go up and down the stairs, or that a couple times. It could have been 11117. Oh, counterpart. You're right. I should have started with no. Well, when I get to 99999, I'll do 0000. Just in case. Just in case, right? One day we'll get it. All right.
Stanley
Weird.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
All right. So we're here. Don't jump off the railing this time. What does this do? Is this a thing? All right. There's a button. God, I really want to hear that song again, though. But we're not gonna do it. Or are we? No.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
There's a lot of TVs.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
All right, we got this. Good job, you didn't do it. I know, I really wanted to. Little camera button. What do we got here? Let's say employee observation protocol. Despite adherence to protocol 2A and protocol 2B, an employee leaves the desk during work hours, the system loop has failed and must terminate. What? Oop, hey. All right, I'm poking the button.
Now
What's that
the
do?
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
what
bore the
the
number
hell?
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh. Weird. Working to do Panopticon, yeah. What does this button do?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it.
No,
He
I don't
couldn't
accept it. I
His own
refuse.
life in someone else's control.
Never.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Ah, here we go. What have we got
There
here?
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Mind control status
And
offline.
as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Down here.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Controls disabled. Yeah. What does this do? Alright. Weird. Activate your cells. Okay. Facility power. Probably need power, right? Probably that. What does that do? What is this? Number 5. I poked it. I just found a button and I poked it. It didn't do anything though. Ooh, is that another button? What is that? This is number 3. But I need to poke them in order. But that's how that works. Can I open this door? No. Alright, here's a 1. 2. Did we see the 3? Have we seen the 3? I don't remember. That's a 5. Oh, there's one up there. What number is this? So this is 3, so that must be 4. We need to go up. Where's the stairs? There they are. Wait. Hey! Now you go up there! Oh, okay. I guess I'll go through the power facility first. My number was what, like 247, I think? Mind control idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to
427.
this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. I turned it off. We do it?
blackness,
Oh.
and a rising
Oh, I
chill
think we got
of
a thing.
uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know. I feel like I did everything he told me to do on that one.
He had won.
I feel like that's
He
not
had
a good
defeated
plan.
the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay
I was
unsolved.
gonna say it's probably a lot of puzzles.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Oh, I can move.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
I don't
For it
care.
was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
I just want to go to the broom
Perhaps
closet.
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
That's all we needed to
It
know.
was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Here we go.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Here we go. Through the open door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin. The
We
feeling
did it!
of liberation.
We beat the Stanley
immense
Parable.
possibility of the new path before him.
We did
This was
it.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
This game's easy.
And Stanley was happy.
We did it. Beat the game. Get your first achievement. Nice. Yeah, it was a short stream. Well, about that. All right. A winner is me. All right, let's go make him mad
All of
again.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed the memo.
So let's see. Where are other branches at? Trying to think where else we saw other branching paths. Oh, so we could do the exit one. All right. So we'll go back to where we were. Oh. Is that different? It seems different. I don't know if I particularly remember those, but okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two
All right,
open
left.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just don't know what changes every time we do it. Time to Scooby-Doo this game.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he
Moment
might
of
find an
silence.
answer there.
For our broom closet. You were closed too soon. Ooh, we can also go
Coming to a
downstairs.
staircase, Stanley
yeah, we're going
walked
down.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh yeah, we're going down here. 100%. Thank you for the hydrate, Mark. Appreciate it. Alright. Creepy. What's down here? Piece of paper. It's so tiny. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it on your locker on the way to second. It was what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided we're me. Oh God, that's too tiny. It hurts my eyes. Fire hose. Dang it, can't open it. I'm in a
Stanley
garage.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Yeah.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh, maybe
All
I
of
am
my
crazy.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in
maybe.
a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
I mean, it doesn't.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I can't.
Guided doors
Where are my feet?
closed automatically behind him wherever he went.
Oh my gosh.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
That's true as well.
Simply repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt.
I'm just dreaming.
Finally
what
found
kind of mug
an
is this?
An explanation.
Who farted?
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Ooh.
So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ah, yes. Oh, I am floating. Look at me float.
Himself soaring through space on a
Look at me
magical
go.
starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Where am I now?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Oh, no.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is
we'll finally get out of here.
Now,
we got this.
as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh, it's all getting dark.
The cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
Taking a nice nap.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
I don't have a wife. We already figured that out.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, awake? Oh, nope, I was standing in a corner.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, I think I had a psychotic break.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What now?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
And that's when she heard the narrator.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
It's a secret
She had
party.
no time for this, so it was only a moment that she
Zach!
stood there, staring
Thank
down
you for
at
the Prime
body,
sub, friend.
and then she turned and ran.
She turned and ran.
She heard the who, TJ?
She heard the who. She heard the British Richmond. Thank you for the subscription. It's very kind. She heard the Richmond, Phoenix. She heard the British Richmond. Alright, catching up chat real quick. What do we got here? I think the loss of the broom closet is the most tragic thing that has happened on BramBeard stream. I'm so sad. Yeah, fair. Yeah, absolutely. Loss of broom closet equals emotional damage. Narrator reception. Dun dun dun. Yes. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone.
And all the coworkers
What
are
could it
gone.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Alright.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So we went down into the basement. And I think the only thing in the basement was that?
When Stanley came to
Oh,
a
thank
set
you.
of two open doors, this was
Posture
not
check
the
it.
correct way to the meeting room,
Oh.
and Stanley knew it.
Oh, I went the
perfectly
wrong
well.
way. Uh-oh.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I went the wrong way. I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking to chat. Uh-oh. Narrator. Nope. Old British Richmond's gonna be mad.
Wow. Yes.
Alright, yes, this is a room. Goodbye.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so if we go this way...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What does this button do? I found a big button. The old British Richmond did not want me to poke.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
No.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get
did.
back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Must be one way I can go here. Hey, Iron and Wine. Hope you're doing well, friend.
Oh, no. No, it's to the
Oh.
right. My mistake.
Oh, to the right. Okay.
No, not the right.
Oh.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, no problem. Always checking papers.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Huh. What are the chances I get run over by that truck? Okay. Okay. I did not get run over by a truck. That's cool. Gotta check the script, right? Alright, heading down. Oh, hey, look where I am.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this
No.
nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
I just restarted the game. Does that count? Does that count as an ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't even know what
Stanley
counts as
decided to
endings
go
in
to
this
the
game,
meeting
but I'm
room.
having a
Perhaps
blast.
he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so...
When Stanley...
What?
Wait.
What the hell?
What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
The hell?
did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
I don't think so.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh!
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, the world is our oyster, and we've got lots of doors to go through. I think that's how the saying goes. Nope. What about over here? Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Holy crap. Inner guilt. Wow. Like the moment in Robin Hood, Men in Tights, where they all pull out the strips. What is this?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, probably
I find
not,
it
right?
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, starting over again? Okay. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
All
could
right,
it
all my
mean?
coworkers are gone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ha. Here we go. Think everything will be great.
Okay,
Oh.
yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Oh,
Why don't we
turn
go back
around.
the other direction and see if we
I mean,
missed
I
anything?
could try. We can try it. What about if we go this way? Nope. Wait. What? See what now? Where am? What the heck?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other
Okay.
way and retrace our steps.
All right. So we keep going in through weird. This is. I like this. This is. It's got a. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. This is weird though. Oh, this is not right either. Oh, what the fudge?
Now this, well, I'll be honest,
yeah.
I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah, this is not an
Is that
office
correct?
building.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Oh, goodness.
You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
This game's
and it
still
really
easy.
paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't
No,
feel
no, no.
right
It was
about
cool.
this at
I'm cool
all.
with it.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I absolutely
Some people
did.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I disagree.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I
Me
don't care
too,
what might happen
honestly.
this time, I have to restart.
I don't want to restart. Oh.
All
The
right,
Stanley
I've got a
Parable
solution.
adventure line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
TM.
Just follow the line. How simple
TM.
is that?
All right, following the storyline. We got this. Here we go. What the heck? This is not... Wait, what the heck? Normally it's that way. Oh, I'm so excited. But what if I go that way? Ooh, solitaire. We can play solitaire? Let me play solitaire! Dang it. The closet! The closet. We might be able to get to the closet.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
This
Onward,
direction.
Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny!
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Oh.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the
Okay.
nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is
Okay.
this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to
Are,
apologize.
are we?
Sure
Are we?
where I was going with all
Are we
that.
high now?
You know
What's
what?
happening?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, I love some music. Zigzag, around the corner. All right, here we go. Monthly ledgers, annual reviews, consolidation reports, corporate imbalances, departmental accounts. Oh, personal files, budget analysis. Employee 432, peer reviews. Financial records.
Wait, cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later
Okay.
in the story.
Very important
Make sure
fern.
you study it closely and remember it carefully.
All right.
You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. All right. I think I've got it. I love Line. Go home, Line, you're drunk. All right. So that fern, I already forgot about it.
Wait,
Crap.
what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Yeah.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Where are we going, Line? Oh, we're back here again.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
We did trust you,
everything
Line.
we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart again? All right. We got it this time. Here we go.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
I mean,
Something
we
exciting,
could.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, a new door. We haven't been through this door.
Now,
Ooh.
yes, this is exciting.
This is
Just
exciting.
Me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
I
Go
feel like I'm
on.
just going in a circle.
Use your imagination.
This
Whatever
seems to be a
it might
circle.
be, Stanley.
Oh.
I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
The
Stanley,
line's back.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it.
Maybe you'll
We
end
should
up
be
in
fine.
macro data refinement. Line, you had one job. All right. So Line's here, and there's not much we can do about it. That is a very wiggly line. Oh, bye, Line. Have a beautiful time.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
We get to make a
From here,
decision.
the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Very
In fact,
excited about this.
I believe I need a minute to think here.
Ooh.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
In
So I
circles.
know that
Got it.
each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds
pacing
with
in a
the
circle.
counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, Then, by all accounts,
so the
door
one on the right.
is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Another
Come,
victory for
Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
All right, the right door. Got it. The confusion ending. Deviate from main room, end up in monitor room. Narrator restarts the game. First restart. Discover the 2-door room is now as additional mini doors. Aimless wandering. Old Richmond. I forgot what it was. Second restart. The office is now a dead end. Turn around, find another dead end. End up in another building. Old British Richmond restarts the game. Third restart. Adventure line. Nonsense, philosophy, and music. Return to the office. Return to the monitor room. Fourth restart. Adventure into unexplored territory. Find the line again. Find the confusion ending schedule. Old British Richmond restarts the game. Fifth restart. Narrator forgets about previous restarts. Stanley attempts to play the story, but is prevented. Unable to go anywhere and do anything. The game restarts on its own. Sixth restart. Find the line again. Begin following the line to find an identical replica of the office that was beginning to deteriorate. Attempt to make a story here. Narrator. Old British Richmond restarts the game. Seventh restart. There's no longer an office. Simply black space. Wander in the blackness. Find a bookstore. Get bored and leave. Old British Richmond restarts the game. Eighth restart. Old British Richmond is gone. After a long time, Stanley dies.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
How many have we done it?
That's really how all this goes?
4 times.
It's all determined?
It is all determined.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
All right.
And the timer stopped?
Oh, timer stopped.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
We live here now.
So, okay.
All right.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
I mean, it's a story, yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
I mean, we'll get there eventually, yeah.
In the meantime, if you...
Jesus. That wasn't loud at all. Is this an example of the room I live in when I do exclamation point Luna? Possibly Luna.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, the Luna
Stanley
ending.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Off to the new... Oh, a new content door.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, but like, I don't even know what new content... Alright, we're going through this door. It's a new content door. What a fun way to get to new content.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Mark, good night, friend.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds
I'm excited.
delightful.
Ultra Deluxe
I'm very
content.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I'm curious to see if it like says, well, you don't even know what's new and what's old.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
I love
Nothing special
elevators.
yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
The horn was a surprise for sure. I was playing pinball while watching and I jumped. Yeah, for sure.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or...
I feel like we should be going
there
somewhere.
We go. All right, finally,
there we go.
at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's go! New content door. Let's go find it. On an elevator.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe mostly tedious. It's as if
Mostly tedious.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I'm here for some content.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
What does that mean? Jumps remaining 36. Press space to jump. Ooh. Look at us go. We can jump. Look at us go. Oh my gosh. What content? This is really good content right now. Nice. I only got 5 jumps left. I should have savored them. I'm out of jumps. Can't jump anymore. Oh man, my content's out? No! Alright.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what
I'm excited for it. I'm enjoying this content. This is what I live for. Elevators and jumping.
Dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
Oh, we're here.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I'm ready for it. What do we got here? Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality
does it really?
assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh yeah, better than the elevator
It's
on
my
Mass
fault,
Effect.
Stanley.
Yes.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills.
The lines.
No gimmicks.
And a broom closet.
Having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh, we restarted. Hang on, I'm kind of curious. Oh, I want to see if the list of achievements really does say there's a test. It does. There really is an achievement in this game that says test achievement, please ignore. Test achievement description, replace this. That's funny. It is a real achievement, Quadrain. I just checked it. The heck is this? This is not where we start. Here's a little. That's funny. There's a little picture of where we start. Okay. Up here, I guess.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh, this is how I get murdered. Oh, I 100% get murdered. I'm going for it. Look at me go. gosh. In the vent. Sus. I saw Stanley venting.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Narrator's a trap. Old British Richmond strikes back. Yeah. Phantom Meeple, enjoy your lurk. What the heck? Did this just turn into friggin' Assassin's Creed or something? What is this?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
The Memory Zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Don't forget, Stanley Parable. The greatest wealth is memory. Over here. It's all the it's all the little all little books. The Stanley Parable. Audience award. Stanley Parable. That's funny. Good times. It's just pictures of the Stanley Parable stuff. Linguists identify 15,000-year-old conserved words. Is this 2013? The clock says 2013. Smile because it happened. Trip down memory lane. A dollar. Oh, it's a demo of Stanley Parable. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Nominee. Huh. New video game releasing today. Was that a BAFTA? Let me see here. I can look. It looked like a BAFTA. Let's see here. Yeah, it was a BAFTA. It was a BAFTA, Quaid Rain. It was for The Last of Us, and they taped over it with Stanley Parable. So, you know, they totally won that. Gosh, The Last of Us was 2013 too. Man. That does sound right too, yeah. There's a piano up there. What a year for gaming. Yeah, I've got
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Well, that's right.
Every game
I forgot
ever
James
created.
Stephanie Sterling
That's
did
how
used to write for
grand and
Destructoid.
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was
Skyrim.
all of them.
It was
And
Persona
now
3.
it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Hydrating.
It isn't
Thank
even
you.
the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
Husk.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
What is this? Alright, it says original up there. What's this? Memory maintenance zone. Oh, I want to go in here so bad. I want to go there so bad. It does have a soundtrack for everything. Wait, did it say what month it was released? No. Excuse me. Might have another sneeze coming. Nope.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of
reviews of
choice
its
in
game.
games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Kawaii by Kelly, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. The end is never, yeah, the end is never the end.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back
Oh,
to have it all over again.
memory maintenance doors open.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What is all this?
Oh no.
Steam review.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being collected down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is funny.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
My gosh, this is funny. Steam reviews. Look at all the red ones and the green ones. This is bonkers, right, Phoenix? Absolutely bonkers. Oh, here's another bad review over here.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Yeah, I like how you can't
I
read the
always
positive
would, to be
reviews, for
honest.
sure.
I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like a failure.
Oh, poor
Like I let these people
old
down.
British Richmond.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Just like how there's crates of reviews all around. What is this? Oh, we got another one. Oh, goodness.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
A skip button.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Gosh.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
So now we have a skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
All right.
I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, no, no.
Hey,
The
see,
Stanley
hope you're doing well, buddy.
It's a game for the people. And if the people want silence,
I think
then by
he's just gonna keep
goodness,
going
that's
until
what
I
they're
poke the
going to
button.
get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming
I will
it
let
is,
the man
so
speak,
on and
no
so
soul.
forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards. The deduction, therefore, becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices.
Oh,
or
it's
what
looped.
have you.
Okay, it looped.
You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time
Hey,
for a few
Deadpan.
minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless
Oh gosh, you're gonna do it again.
absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go.
God, I need these-
It's all
one of
over.
these in real
Oh,
life.
I can't wait to see what Cookie
Cookie
9 will
Nine.
say about this.
Cookie
and whether they'll
9.
edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
30 to
minutes.
45 minutes.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ram... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
It's been 12 hours.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Oh no.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those
Oh,
walls
no.
1,000 times.
I'm stuck in here
and
forever.
There's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why? Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
How long has it been? It's a week?
In a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person.
Oh no.
And you'd think that
Old
that's
British
just
Richmond is having
how
some
it's
problem there.
always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Oh, look at the tree.
Wouldn't
It's
you think
dying.
that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't.
This button was made for
It
pushing.
isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm
Push the button?
realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me.
It's having a small breakdown.
Maybe if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
He's having an existential crisis right now.
I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
There's still no
so
door.
much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
It's absolutely brutal.
I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me.
What was a revelation?
Anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome.
Hey, old British Richmond? Hello? 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 Anyone here? Hello? I'll just push the button. The smoke alarm's batteries are dying. Oh, the clock fell off the wall, too.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion
right in the middle of a rant.
Of others.
We're just
gonna
make that stop. Hello? Okay, the button is pushable again. Okay.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the
hey,
end.
It's the thing.
Never the end, is 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 never the end.
It's a very much all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
The end is never the end.
Yeah, that got a little creepy there for a second. A little creepy there. Next. What a mood. Oh. What is this? Building like collapsing? It's like the building's collapsing. Sunlight. Goodness. We're gonna be free. Nature finds a way. Nature found a way. Nature's healing. Look at it. Oh. Uh-oh. What is the hat? None of these look like the fern from there earlier, though, right? I was told that was very important. The heck was that? What was that noise? Get me out of here, fast forward button. Nope, nope. Do not like. Oh, everything's all slanted. Free. Where am I? In the desert. We did it. Here we go. We're doing it. We're getting out of here. Look at us go. Yeah, it looks like we're switching to Phasmophobia, right? Hey! That was another ending. Everyone have 40 years to walk through the desert? Yeah, for sure. All right, friends. I think we'll call it there. I think I'm going to call it there.